In order to improve view counts on my channel, I've decided to make a video on a topic in which I can exploit viewers through a thumbnail with big titties. So, a guide to waifus it is. Now before we get stuck into this, I need to address the fact that there might be girls watching, who historically might not be into waifus as much as the sweaty, unkempt males of the anime community. In fact, according to my analytics, over a quarter of you who watch are female, and I can only extrapolate that this is what happens when you make a video on Love Live, but I digress. It's an unfortunate situation where I have to disregard the needs of the heterosexual subsection of that quarter, simply because my only husbando experience is through already girly looking boys, JoJo, and that one time my ex thought it would be hot if I experimented a little. Step 1 in the waifu process is asking if it's too late to turn back. If you own a figurine of an anime girl, or have ever used the words kawaii, baka, or senpai unironically, then I have bad news for you. If you have any hope for yourself whatsoever when it comes to women, I suggest you close the video and give it another month. But if you've completely given up on being attractive to women in any way whatsoever, and in a more theoretical sense as you don't actually meet any women but you know that even if you did you'd be a lost cause, then by all means keep watching. Step 2 is choosing your waifu. Much like porn, the adult corner on JList, and databases which conform to ACID rules, waifus have categories. I'll go through a couple of them now. One of the most common type of waifu are tsunderes. These are characters who hide their love through acting cold and hostile. Tsunderes are mainly waifus for people who hate themselves, which is why I can't trust anyone who dislikes them. Not everything is black and white however, unless you're reading manga. Not everyone likes a waifu type for the same reason. For example, tsunderes also appeal to psychopaths who enjoy the feeling of swaying the girl over to their side over time, and masochists who haven't come to terms with the fact that they're masochists yet. One of the more uncomfortably popular type of waifu are lollies. Whilst I would like to leave this section with a fast, don't put your dick near anything that'll get you sent to jail, of course Japan just has to complicate things. First off are lollies which are supposedly hundreds of years old. Whether you want to make any of these types of characters your waifu is mainly down to your own moral compass, as well as your charisma when talking to police officers. On the other side of the LLS or legal lolly spectrum are characters who are of age around the 18 to 21 range, but look much younger, examples being Mafuyu from Blend S and Alba from New Game. The more realistic nature of this type of legal lolly might make it easier to justify for some people, however to your average cop, most legal anime characters look about 12 anyways, so good luck. Finally here we have dark-skinned waifus. For the most part they're exactly the same as other waifus. The pros are, you can use her to prove to your friends that you aren't racist, and the cons are, she probably isn't preferable to you if you are racist. You can use categories such as these to help you decide your waifu, however there are many categories to sift through, and about as many characters to choose from as X chromosomes in a KyoAni production. It may take you a while, but once you finally make your choice, you're ready to move on to step number 3. Speaking of which, step number 3, crippling financial strain. Now that you've chosen your waifu, prepare to spend all of your mother's hard-earned money on high-quality merchandise such as posters, figurines, plushies, body pillows, mouse mats, regular pillows, folders, stickers, clippers, wall scrolls, wristbands, phone cases, honor holes, and fidget spinners. Yes, fidget spinners. I don't know why I want one either. But why buy all this merchandise, you might ask? To fill that void in your heart, of course. Everyone has a natural desire to feel love, even Berserk fans. But unlike Berserk, you can actually buy love with money. That's right, for the low price of £115, £111, £121, £120, £78, you too can escape the animalistic instinct to find a life partner. All you need to do is simply liquidize your assets, withdraw your entire savings, and buy all the branded merchandise your disgusting ratty jail cell of a living space can contain. But what about the future, you might ask? You're worried that maybe this lifestyle isn't sustainable without any money. Well, don't worry, those feelings won't last long. Step number 4. I'm not actually sure what step number 4 is yet. Right. I guess I'll tell you when I get there. Alright, see ya.